Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us. Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I gotta make a comment before I screen read this video on schools look at again at safety security solutions, and this subject is pissing me off so bad. If I could afford and take off, I clean houses for a living. You know, I own the business. If I could afford to take off to go to Washington, I would. This is disgusting, brainwashing, fucked up shit that freaking Nazi Germany did. Wake the fuck up. Hitler did this shit. Schools look at safety again. The reason why this shit happened is because of government, because of cops, because of sheriffs, because of Nazi fuckers like Charlotte County Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL doesn't give a shit about the Constitution or you or your rights. It's a goddamn jail, man. Jesus, here in Florida, they got 6-foot high fences with barbed wire all the way around, and they got cops inside. I'm freaking 52. We didn't have any of this shit, and now they want to turn it into a goddamn prison. Prison, people. So kids going to prison, I mean school, I mean prison, I mean they're the same goddamn thing. When they go to prison, they're like, damn, this is just like school. I mean prison, I mean school. I don't know what the fuck to call it. And now they want to do it here. Now they're saying a fucking cop for every 1,000 kids. Jesus fuck. I'm going to attach the video again about Nazi Germany, what they did to the kids there. You guys need to wake the fuck up, man. This is not freedom. If everything is illegal, you are not free. If you have to ask, you are not free. This shit has got to stop. Quit making it a goddamn soft target, and you won't have this problem. Kids are flipping out because it's like being in goddamn jail every day, and you're getting indoctrinated with fucking socialist, fascist communism. Fuck.
Schools look again at safety, security solutions. By Alexandra Herrera. Staff writer. Sarasota. In the days following the mass shooting at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School, local and state officials have been trying to find a solution. In mid-February, Governor Rick Scott proposed an action plan for not only gun sellers and owners, but also Florida schools. The provisions suggested by Scott include hardening of school buildings and additional funding for school resource officers. There are questions as to how it will be done. For Sarasota County, there were already plans in place to strengthen school security, according to Michael Andreas. Andreas is the district's safety and security director and has had his hands full since the start of the month with a series of lockdowns, bomb and verbal threats along with fights. Following the February 14 shooting in Parkland, there has been a rush to push up the existing plan for safety at the district. Known as the Safe Campus Initiative, plans to change safety and security were already underway before the Parkland shooting. It's unfortunate that there is a new tragedy, thereby it's accelerating our timeline, Andreas said. Andreas is pleased there are changes, but said the hardest part is finding funding and the people to do it. As the director of safety and security, he feels more can be done in terms of drills. Currently, the state mandates a number of drills be conducted throughout the school year. Andreas feels the number of fire drills should be reduced to have more active shooter drills, and running the drills should occur during different times of the school day. The state needs to make it 6 full drills and reduce the number of fire drills, Andreas said. Andreas said instead of running a drill in home room, drills should be run during lunches and recess when kids are moving around the school to create a more realistic setting. Andreas said discussions have begun, but despite this there is no easy solution to safety and security. Sarasota County School Board member Eric Robinson and Board Vice Chair Jane Goodwin echoed the same sentiments. Goodwin, a legislative committee chair of the Florida School Board Association, said this has been a topic of discussion for her and other members. In a recent letter filed to Florida State Senate Chair Joe Negron by the FSBA Legislative Chair April Griffin, who is the vice chair of the Alachua County School Board, said that not all solutions will fit all counties. Robinson said a school in Miami-Dade County will have different needs than a school in Sarasota or anywhere else for that matter. It's a knee-jerk reaction and we should do more planning, Robinson said. Robinson's fear hardening of schools and other requirements will affect the capital budget and other projects. At a recent school board meeting, the board wasn't sure if it should vote for a grant proposal because of funding. Robinson said even if they get the grant for new programs at Suncoast Technical College in Northport, they may have to decline because of all the work that needs to be done. There is also the fact that there were cuts to the school safety allocation budget for the state. Once Safe Schools funding is decided, Robinson would like to see more hardening of schools. He said Heron Creek Middle School is a good example of what all schools should be with fences, single-point entries and a security presence. Goodwin wants a clear definition of what needs to be done from the state government to make sure the district is following the correct protocol. During January's convocation of governments, one of the points discussed was making Northport schools, specifically Northport High School, more secure with single-point entries and addressing open campuses. I think there needs to be a directive, Robinson said. Robinson wants to work with Sarasota County Sheriff Tom Knight to have a professional law enforcement opinion on the subject. Despite the lack of answers, both Goodwin and Robinson agree while Scott is going in the right direction, guns are not the answer. Since the shooting at Stoneman, there has been a call to have armed teachers on campus. I'm against teachers carrying guns. They have too much to do, Goodwin said. Robinson said he would rather see more armed school resource officers, and seeing an officer sitting outside to deter violence. The governor would like an SRO for every 1,000, and that needs to be answered, she said. Goodwin also said she'd like to see the sheriff's office and the district work with retired law enforcement to provide an added barrier of protection. All of the district officials agree that there is no single solution to the problem, but the number one priority is the safety and security of students. I am hoping everyone comes together, Goodwin said. Email, aherrera@sun-herald.com.
County. This is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.